Let's go dumb question amnesty.
Okay.
713-390-KRBE. It is where you ask us questions, and there's no dumb question. That's why we call it that.
Yeah, don't go by
You will
text.
not be ridiculed by, not knowing this answer, and that's why you ask us this, right? So let's go to... Oh, I like Chris's question.
All right.
It's about Special K.
Let's hear it.
Hi,
great.
Chris. Welcome to Dumb Question Amnesty on the Rule and Ryan Show. Hello.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Hey, we're great. Chris, what's
Nervous?
your question that you think is a dumb question, but it's not, about Special K?
So I listen to you guys at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then when I leave work at around 4:30, I hear Special K during the Kevin and Audrey show do the prank bank. So I'm like, is he there all day, or is it recorded? Because I know that editing can make it look like people are there, and I don't hear Ruler or Ryan or Eric. I hear Sam.
Actually, we're not here right now.
No. I'm broadcasting from Greece. I never came back from vacation. I'm still looking for my luggage.
I've been dead for 5 years. This is just a hologram voice.
No, okay, for real.
AI.
You're asking if Kevin is here all day long.
Yeah.
What's that answer, Kev?
Hell yeah, I'm here all day long. I love this radio station. I just slip in, because I live around the corner. I slip in for that 4 o'clock bit and set it up for them, and then, just head on. It's only about, 3 hours of extra work.
But you get paid a lot more, right?
Tell everyone what the
I
prank
guess
bank
it's
is.
a nice
'Cause-
cover.
well, hold on, Chris. Some people don't know that Kevin even does that. He's on in the afternoons with Kevin Quinn.
I'm actually on for longer than Kevin and Audrey if you add up all the time,
God.
and it ruins him. Because I have what's called a prank bank, where they take some of the best content on this radio station and they replay it in the afternoon at 4:40. So some of my best prank calls actually finally get replayed. These are from a long time ago.
Yeah,
and
classics.
then Kevin and Audrey love it. It really adds to their show, and it
helps those ratings spike.
I mean,
for
yeah. I appreciate you bringing it up because it's important that I promote that segment there. I love Kevin and Audrey. I appreciate them letting me on their show and letting me have so much time.
What if
on
they
there.
started doing the pranks? Would you be okay with that?
Oh, I would love to.
They should do
hear
that
what
for a week,
sounded
and you
like.
judge it and stuff.
Yes. Oh, and I'm judgy AF.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
My God.
Yes, you are.
Lies. It's like you have to lie to live. You're a liabetic. You have liabetes. Twice a day you have to take a shot of insulin.
Line. Okay,
Wait,
Chris, thank you for listening all day to KRBE.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop lying!
Anyway.
Oh, man. The prank bank at 4:40. Is that
Listen
correct?
to it.
Yes.
Listen to the prank bank.
Judge for yourself. You'll find out.
Okay.
And if there's any prank you ever miss, when we podcast our show, today he did the telemarketer turnaround where he kept saying, "That's Keen, let me put my pants on."
That was funny.
And you can share along with that joy. Okay, let's go to Bria on the line for Dumb Question Amnesty at 713-390-KRBE. Hey, Bria, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Pretty name. I like
Am
that.
I saying it correctly? BRIA. Is that Bria?
Well, BREA, but you are saying it right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That's
Bria.
BRIA. That's good. Bria, tell us, what is the question you have on your mind?
Okay, guys. I've been wanting to ask this question every month, and I always miss Dumb Question Amnesty. But, okay, so I'm wondering, is there some rule about how many times y'all are required to play a song once it hits the radio? Because I feel like a new song will come out. I hear it 50,000 times in an hour, and then I end up kind of singing the song because I'm worn out by it. So I'm who or what decides what songs are played and how often?
Sam decides it all. Sam makes the playlist. It's up to Sam. Whatever
the
her
president.
favorite
We have a
song
room.
of the moment
Yes.
is,
We
Sam
have a room with a
tells
monkey.
us.
This monkey just picks stuff.
Throws ping pong balls
Yeah.
and darts, and then whatever it lands on. No, Sam actually hits the buttons on the
That
it's
is
called the
me,
board.
pressing the
Bria,
button.
so Sam picks every song we play.
Oh, my
And
God.
if she's really into Harry Styles,
Sam,
It's her
Sam,
fault.
Olivia
Sam.
Rodrigo, Lizzo. I mean, I
She
can't help
loves
it.
Olivia
I
Rodrigo.
cannot help it.
no, for real.
We have a thing
no,
called
for real, for real.
we have a.
some
Wait, Bria, we're just kidding with you.
Go ahead.
No, that's
Bria,
a joke.
it's actually, there's a position called the program director.
and
the music
the
director.
music director.
Yes.
And those two people canoodle with their
They
list.
compile all the requests that come in, and
Canoodle is probably the wrong word,
Yeah,
but
Okay, but a little bit more on that is if you look at the top 40 charts, a lot of these songs that you're talking about will stay on the top 10 for a really long time.
Yep.
So people want to hear the top hits, but are they going to hear them when they get in the car? How do we make sure that they hear them? Well, every say 20 minutes we get a new audience, so that's why if you listen for a long time, you're probably going to hear the song more often
on
than you would
average.
like.
Yeah.
But what we're thinking is most people are in and out of the car, so we got to play these songs, at least the top 10, a little more
and
often.
isn't it
the
like around-
TikTok for radio.
I think the way it runs out, actually, isn't it like 45-minute separation or 50, something like that?
I don't even know the rule
But
anymore.
here's the problem. If you have an artist, Bria, like an Olivia Rodrigo or Harry Styles, has more than one hit, like
top.
when
It
we
really
have Lil
sticks
Nas
out.
X, Lil Nas X will be two different songs of his, but it's still him in the time that you're listening.
Remember the year Katy Perry had like 8 number ones?
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
That was like Katy Perry.
like Ed Sheeran had like 3 different songs that were in the top 10 at the same time or something. So you felt like, oh my god, another Ed Sheeran. Remember when "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran burned us all?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
I can't with "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran, and then you don't hear it for a while, and you're like, oh, it's such a sweet song.
Yep.
So that's how it kind of
Okay.
works. It's the rotation of top 40 and the top 10 hits.
I find a song that I
That's
really
probably
love.
the same question about why, like, certain, like, maybe songs that were, like, popular 2 years ago you don't hear as often.
Yeah,
as
what song do you
maybe
really
now.
love right now?
Yeah,
What's
what
the
do you wanna
song-
bring back?
What's the song you love that
you
we're
want-
playing? That you're going to probably hate in 2 weeks.
I'm terrible at that.
Because I always find, don't you guys find that? If you love a song, you love it when it first comes out, then you're like, oh, I'm going to hate this song in like 2 months.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the time. A lot of times with us, may hate a song at first, and then it grows on you. You're like, oh, this is really good. I like it.
Like that, what's that? Harry Styles, the first hit he had.
Oh,
The
I
Times.
love that. Sign of Times, or what was it?
Sign of the Times.
Sign of the Times. I
thought
love that
was a great song. But it didn't really make
Didn't
it.
really do well in the charts. To me, it's still my favorite Harry Styles song.
You know, another one is Doja Cat. She has like 3 or 4 different songs. I'm like, oh my god, Doja Cat again. But people love Doja Cat. I mean, she's in the top 10 a
Was it
lot.
DJ Khaled?
Oh my god, DJ
well, you know
Khaled
when
for
he's
a
in
long
a song,
time.
he screams his
He was
name.
in everything. So it just it's like a rotation. It's like the ebbs and flows of the
DJ
artists of top 40.
Khaled.
Bria, thanks for asking your question, Bria, on Dumb Question Amnesty today on the Rule and Ryan
Don't
Show.
blame us. We don't pick anything.
My question is,
We
why do
don't.
It's the
producers
content.
and songs now start screaming their name throughout? They didn't do
They
that back in the
wanted
day.
ti-
Back in the day.
When Quincy Jones produced Thriller, you didn't hear Thriller, DJ Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Because they just didn't do that then. Let's go to
But
Alex
we
real
wish you
quick because we're running short on time. I want to make sure he's been on hold for a long time. It's probably something a lot of people want to ask us, but they never thought to ask us. Hi, Alex. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hey.
Morning.
Morning.
What's your question for Dumb Question Amnesty?
So this just happened to me this morning. My husband asked me this question. He said, if we were listening to the radio to you guys on the way home, and we heard the Lady Gaga little commercial, and he asked me do they get the tickets for free, or you think they buy them whenever you guys give away tickets? And I was like, the hell I know, I don't work there. Why are you asking me? And then you guys said oh, it's Dumb Question Amnesty. He's gonna be thrilled that I asked this. So do you guys
How do we
buy
get the tickets?
ticket, or do you guys get them for free? Whenever you guys give away Lady Gaga concert tickets.
Do you mean, do we
The station.
give
How
away.
does the
Station.
station get so
Oh,
many
yeah, yeah.
tickets for free? It's
combination
It's like
of
a
things.
collaboration, really,
seen both
between the
ways.
artists.
Both.
We have bought them.
And on sometimes we have bought them depending on the show or the event. Like if it's Super Bowl, you have to be an official partner of the
Like Keith?
NFL to give away those tickets. Or
Keith from Papa John's
Keith
gave us-
Sullins from Papa John's was a major sponsor of the NFL with the Super Bowl.
World Series.
He had a pair of tickets. He gave them to us to give away.
Yes.
And then when Adele was here, remember how crazy hot that show was for Adele in 2016?
Yeah.
There were not enough tickets given to give out. So we, I think, purchased some extras.
Bought them
So we
to
had
give
more
ones.
to give away.
But a lot of times the artist, their record company will allocate tickets to the different radio stations.
This is
and then-
promotion for them.
Yeah, and then we are able to pass them on to you.
And Alex, can I tell you a little snarkiness from behind the scenes of radio competition? Nothing pissed me off more in the last 10 years of radio than when we had an event with a superstar artist. Maroon 5 was coming to Houston, and it was like, there are 0 tickets for anybody in the staff. Don't even ask us. It's all for our listeners. That's what we're doing. That's what we do at KRBE. It is all for our listeners. And they were very, very, very specific about how many they gave every radio station. When we got to the show, I took the winners of KRBE. I escorted them to the people that were supposed to take them to Maroon 5. And I didn't have my own ticket to get in. And because I was by myself, the guy was like, okay, look, you can come. But here's what I saw backstage. All those other radio stations, they didn't have listeners.
They used them from themselves.
They used it for themselves.
Yeah.
That really hurt.
So annoyed. I was like, seriously?
Weasels.
You were supposed to give those away, and all of you people. And I asked this one girl, how'd you win your tickets? Oh, I'm just an assistant in the background of blah, 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 blah. And they just gave me some. And I was like,
They don't let us do that here.
Nope.
No.
I don't think I've had a free ticket here
Kevin's
ever.
tried.
I do try.
I just was frustrated because you're supposed to do it for your people. You know what I mean, Alex? So thanks for asking the question. And it's dumb question amnesty. No question ever is dumb. We get you the answers.